Hello, Lucas Nation fans. Welcome back to another exciting Lucas Chat podcast. This is the premiere of Season 8 with your host, Kennedy Lucas. And
Sorry. Tyrus listeners. Not paying attention, looking at my notes, but it's good to be back here for the Lucas Chat podcast. So excited for season 8 because we're getting this thing going and, it's working out really, really good.
so we're back for Season 8 Lucas Chat podcast. Lucas Nation fans, welcome back. We're coming back from Christmas and New Year's break here at K.L.P Entertainment with the sponsorship of HostStream Studios in the HostStream Studios prior to K.L.P Entertainment. Now, Tyrus, tell me, how was your Christmas break?
Well, I ain't gonna lie to the Lucas Nation fans and Listener Nation fans that my break was fantastic. I've done a lot of stuff, a lot of drinking, a lot of eating, celebrating in good old New York. So I was able to go out there and have a good time doing my thing, taking some time off, and now I'm back in the office, back ready to work.
So yeah, that's pretty good. That you've been out of town, you're resting up really, really nice, and we've got an all new season ahead of us. We kicking off the weekend show season 11. 11 seasons later, we're doing this thing, so that is out right now for all of us, Lucas Nation fans and even Leicester Nation fans. We're gonna have the weekend show this weekend, season 11 premiere. I've got some good things for Christmas, and I got some good things planned for K.L.P Entertainment. So hopefully you guys are ready for the new seasons coming up. So Tyrus, tell us what we're playing. Well, not playing. What we're talking about here on the Lucas Chat podcast, and also on Omega Gaming. Please go follow us, Omega Gaming. Tyrus worked really hard on that stream channel. It's twitch.tv/Omega Gaming KLP.
Yeah, so what we're talking about today, Kennedy, we're talking about the newest game that came out back in September of 2017. This was last year. Now, this is Metroid Samus Returns. Now, Metroid Samus Returns is a side-scroller action-adventure video game developed by the Mercury System and Nintendo. Published by Nintendo on the 15th of September 2017 for the Nintendo 3DS handheld console. As part of the science fiction Metroid series, the game has a reimagined way from the Game Boy game series of 1991 game, The Metroid 2 Return of Samus. Players control Samus Aran, who is sent by the Galactic Federation to exterminate the parasites Metroids on their home planet of SR388. Again, this game is actually pretty fun. I dabbled into this game. I've got the Nintendo 3DS XL. And I think, Kennedy, you still got your old original 3DS.
Yeah, so I got my original 3DS. I remember when I got the 3DS. This was, I think I want to say 2009 or 10, when I was turning 16 at the time I got it. When I was turning 16, my siblings had asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I said I just wanted 3DS and Mario Kart 7. So now the 3DS is trying to make a comeback, because if you guys can remember, and Tyrus, maybe you want to remember this one too. The 3DS haven't been selling well ever since the Wii U came out. Of course, Nintendo is coming back with the Nintendo Switch, so it's not always about the 3DS or the Wii U anymore, or even the original Wii. It's all about the Nintendo Switch and what everyone is going towards. Now, the story and the structure is similar to the Metroid 2 game back in 1991, but the game adds controls, visuals, and gameplay, and introduces features new to 2D Metroid games, such as the melee counterattack and the ability to fire freely at any angle. When I played this, and I actually got this game over Christmas, and I think I talked about it in the weekend show as well. I got this game at a cheap sale over Christmas, and of course, got the sound DVD, not sound DVD, the sound CD that comes with it. Later on today, I'm going to be plugging it up to our server system and listening to the music and see how can I incorporate that into my iTunes somehow. But once you go out and get this game, Lucas Nation fans, get the collector's edition, because you're really getting a lot of money for your bank. You go out, you get a box that comes with the game and a CD covering some of the songs from previous Metroid games. So I think that's a real neat collector's edition, and we're adding it to our CD shelf here in the studio. So very, very excited to have it. again, and you'll see it in the K.L.P Penthouse and Setup tour, as well as how we do things in here in the business and even at Home Stream Studios. So, we're doing it really, really, really good.
So Kennedy, it's good that, the DVD collection. Now, the development began in 2015, produced by a longtime Metroid developer, Shirio Sakamoto. Again, these names, we're getting it in. The game received positive reviews for the visual and improved gameplay mechanics over the original game, with many viewing it as a return from this series. Now, again, the plot is simple. Samus Aran is going to this planet and discovering creatures from the SR-388, and he wants to explore the planet and try to recover the lost team from the Federation. And it's just really going in for the development of the game process. So I'm just very, very, very excited to have something like that released out again. The project was revealed in 2017 of June 13 during the Nintendo's Treehouse live stream at the E3 Expo in 2017, which I can't wait for 2018's Expo this summer. So I'm very, very excited about it. We're going to be doing our thing. Kennedy, we're going to be doing, live coverage, and, we're going to be doing our thing. So again, people, when they saw this at the E3 of 2017, mind-blowing is what people say to the trailer. Is people are very, very excited. We're very, very excited for the game to come out, to give you a little accommodation for the 3DS. And they didn't, this wasn't just a quick sell. This wasn't a game where they just put together something and say, hey, here's the newest hit, let's see how much money can we make off of this. So it's just really, really good to have it where they took the time on this game and it really developed out for the 3DS consoles. Again, for all of you guys who enjoy side scrollers, this game is excellent.
So I played the game over Christmas break, as I mentioned, Tyrus. Played the game over Christmas break. When I first played it, I died a couple of times because I didn't, even though I know of Metroid games back in, 1991, I wasn't born in 1991, I was born in 96, but I heard of the game and I saw gameplay, and I don't think any of my siblings had this game copy. I don't think my big brother or my little brother had this copy, but I heard of the game and I just said, hey, okay, I never played a Metroid game, except for the game of Metroid Prime. My big brother had got Metroid Prime and another game with it one year for Christmas. I can't really remember what year. I think it was like back in 2003 or 2004. He got that collector's edition when he first got his GameCube. And, at the time, I didn't really know about first-person shooters, so, it didn't interest me. I was a kid. I liked Sonic, and I liked Mario, and I like all these party games. So I didn't really know too much about the game process for first-person, introducing a 3D style of first-person. But now I am good at first-person, and I kind of wish that I had Metroid Prime still in my collection, so that way I could have enjoyed it more with the first-person experience. Again, back in the day, I was a kid. Wasn't allowed to play those type of games. But this game is really, really awesome. Excuse me. This game is really, really awesome for us classical people. We really get it in for this game, and this game was rated the highest rating for a Nintendo platform when it came out. So this game really did really well. IGN gave this game an 8.5 out of 10. Metacritic gave it an 86%, and Polygon gave it a 9 out of 10. So the game really did work. It really did work for what it needed to do. It won awards like the Best Game Award for Best Handheld Game. So very fantastic that it won awards. If a game wins an award in time when you're in development of this game, then that means that this is a kick-ass gameplay. Not just Kennedy or Tyrus. We're not just saying it here on the Lucas Check Podcast. Go pick this game out because this game is really fun for your Nintendo 3DS consoles. If you need something to do, you take it on the road with you. If you're traveling, this is a good addition to take along the road and really playing this game out really, really well. So, Tyrus, any thoughts?
No, I don't think I have much thoughts. This game, again, as you said it best, Kennedy, this game is kick-ass. I have a copy. Kennedy, you have a copy. So, again, Lucas Nation and Lester Nation, go pick this game out. It's retailing right now for about $50 to $40. Again, I got it at a cheap sale for me, as well as you did, Kennedy, for Christmas. So, you know, they say, hey, Tyrus Kennedy, we need you to play this game because you're going to do a podcast over it. So, again, go pick this game out because it's really, really fun.
All right, Lucas Nation fans, that is going to be all for today's show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. The premiere of Season 8 of the Lucas Chat Podcast. Stay tuned for the Lucas Chat Podcast because we're going to have a whole bunch of new special guests coming on the show. We have so many people lined up to be part of the Lucas Chat Podcast Season 8 Spectacular. Of course, it's 8 seasons later. Stay tuned for that as well because we're going out for that and we're finding people, and a lot of people are going to be guest stars on the Lucas Chat Podcast coming very soon. So please stay on board with that because, you know, the podcast is growing. People are loving it. Check us out on all of our social media accounts in the link description below and SoundCloud at K.L.P Entertainment with all the Lucas Chat podcasts and music. Of course, Tyrus, what you know about the K.L.P music?
Yeah, go check it out. I listened to your album, Kennedy Poetic Soul. It was kick-ass. Maybe I need to come up in the studio and rap something for you. So, you know, I'll let you know on that.
It'd be good if you came. You know, we can make an album together, or I'll make you an album. You know, this is what we do here at Host Stream Studios and K.L.P Entertainment. We do it out. We do it really well. So please go check that out. Poetic Soul is out right now, and of course, stay tuned for the weekend show with your host Kennedy Lucas, Season 11 premiere spectacular. Go check that out if you haven't seen that show because, you know, it's popping and we're doing it real good. So, you know, go check it out because, you know, it's really awesome. You know, we do our thing. So this is gonna be it for the Lucas Chat Podcast. I'm Kennedy Lucas and
I'm Tyrus Lester.
logging out.